Hey guys, hi, this is me Sona Singh once again. I'm doing a series on how do we understand and comprehend Gita and actually apply its knowledge to our modern world. And again, I'm not good at Sanskrit. So what I'm doing is I'm reading the English translation and trying to help myself, and perhaps I hope this helps you too as well in your daily dealings. So the very first video taught you about having the right perspective, the right drishtikon. The second video is a continuation. In the first one, Sanjay is being asked by Dhritarashtra, what are my sons and Pandu's sons doing? So in the second and the third verse, Sanjay responds. Sanjay says, seeing the formation of Pandu's army, your son Duryodhan walked to his teacher, that is Dronacharya. A little bit of context here. Dronacharya was the Senapati of the Kuru's army, whereas Drishtadyumna was the Senapati of the Pandav's army. Now, who is Drishtadyumna? Pandavs were married to Draupadi. Draupadi had a brother, Drishtadyumna. Drishtadyumna and Draupadi's father, Drupad, was a childhood friend of Dronacharya. Dronacharya, Duryodhan sees the army prepared by Drishtadyumna and walks to his teacher and says, look, what a magnificent arrangement of the army has been made by Drishtadyumna, your disciple. Now, there are two things here we should discuss. The first thing is insecurities. He is insecure. As you can say, he straight away walks to his teacher. He is the representative of the king in the field, but he straight away walks to his teacher and says, look, what a magnificent army your disciple has created here. So, many times in our life, we come across these situations which are new, which we do not have a habit of dealing with. And when that happens, we become insecure, we become threatened, we come about, how will we do this? We become insecure, what if I lose this game, right? And Duryodhan did just about the same thing which most of us do. We shift the blame. If I did not waste my time last night, I could have studied for my exams, but I did. But again, rather than a corrective approach, we shift the blame. It's because of you, it's because of the circumstance. We deny to sit in the driver's seat. The whole battle, the whole war of Mahabharata was being fought because of Duryodhan's actions. Nevertheless, here in the field, what was he expecting? A cakewalk? Right? So whenever you walk towards any challenge, you are going to have difficulties. It is not going to be easy because difficult means it's not like what you have seen. So yes, you will face difficulties, you'll face situations that you did not face previously. So rather than shifting the blame to someone else, you have to take charge, you have to sit in the driver's seat, hold on to the steering and steer your way into the right direction. Do not wait for a divine intervention, because a very famous saying says, God helps those who help themselves, right? So you have to act. Gita is all about acts. It's all about deeds. I hope this makes sense to you. The second is mistrust. Duryodhan does not trust Dronacharya because at the heart he knows very well that his actions were wrong. Well, if he knew that he was wrong, why did he do that in the first place? Think about it. Whenever we get a punishment, do we sort of repeat the same action? Chances are we might avoid. But if our parents keep on reinforcing the thought, it's okay to do something wrong, what will happen? We will say to ourselves, it's okay. That is exactly what Dhritarashtra did. Every time Duryodhan crossed a limit, when he poisoned Bhim, that was a limit. When he tried to burn the entire flock of Pandavas in a house built of wax, that was the second time he crossed the limit. When he tried to disrobe Pandav's wife, that's Draupadi, he again crossed a limit. But each time he crossed a limit, there was no one to stop him. His own parents, one blind and took the liberty of being a real blind to his actions, and another, his own mother, to serve her own king, she was helpless. So, as a result, he knows he's wrong, but he doesn't care. And that is why he mistrusts Dronacharya, because he knows that Dronacharya also knows. And contrary to his approach, Dronacharya would hesitate to take action against the Pandava. So I guess what Gita is teaching us in the second and third verses of chapter 1 is to take charge of our actions, to deal with self-doubt, and to not mistrust people who are our allies. So in life, you'll come across a lot of people, and many times their actions sort of alarm us. But before developing a mistrust, before developing a fact that yes, he is doing this in bad faith, try to walk up to them, try to talk, try to hear their side of the story, rather than taking up, fixing that yes, he must have maligned intents. Go up to him or her and talk about it. Look around in the world right now. A lot of things are being decided on hearsay. Why? Why can't we have an open dialogue? Why can't we have people sit and simply discuss? Why do we need to have so much of mistrust among people? People are not pathologically designed to do ill. So let's give the people around us a chance to explain themselves. Many a times, it's the misunderstanding that creates this mistrust, and it is that which leads to grave errors that become incorrigible. So, I hope today's video you learned or sort of saw how we should deal with challenges and how we should avoid developing mistrust.